Hi guys, I'm really psyched for this video because it's the YouTubers made me buy it tag, I think. And I think that's what it's called. So let's get started. I have quite a few things that YouTubers made me buy because of their good reviews, or it's their holy grail or whatever. I actually had to take notes so I could remember who made me buy what. Okay, let's start. So my first one is Champagne Pop from Becca. I know you guys know about this highlight. I use it all the time, both as eyeshadow and as highlight. And Jaclyn Hill made me buy this because she created it, and I would see it on her skin. It looks so pretty. And I bought it when it was still selling out like hotcakes. And I absolutely love this highlight. It's so pretty. It's impossible not to love, if that makes sense. Okay, now the NYC liquid eyeliner. Kelly Strack made me buy this because she would use it for her wings all the time. And then I was like, okay, well, I need a new eyeliner. So I picked this up. And I like it. It's just that it gets clumpy on my lashes, so I don't use it all the time. Mostly just to darken my the line on my lid or my wing. I don't really apply the wing with it because it makes my lashes clumpy, and I don't really like that look. But it's a great black eyeliner if that's what you want. Okay, now I have Super Shock highlights, and this is the shade Smoke and Whistle. It looks like this. And Kathleen Lights is definitely the one that got me to buy Smoke and Whistles and Super Shock highlights in general. Cause she would talk about Colourpop all the time, and she would be like, oh, these are my Colourpop favorites. So I was definitely like, I need to pick this up because it looks so pretty on my skin. When I wear this out, I get tons of compliments on it. And it makes my skin look so nice and dewy. I love this shade. It's more like a light champagne, but like kind of like an icier champagne. As you can tell, I definitely have a preference when it comes to highlights, but I like the texture of this one. It's more of like putty, just like the Super Shock shadows. So, love it. Okay, so this is another Jaclyn Hill made me buy it. It's the Super Shock shadow from Colourpop in the shade Koosh. This is a silver, but it's a good silver. It's not like, it doesn't have any weird undertones in it like some silvers can. This is just a beautiful silver. And I absolutely love this when I'm doing a smoky eye with lots of like darker browns in the outer corner. I'll put this on my lid. So pretty. As you can see, I have a smoky eye on right now, but I'm not wearing Koosh. I just wasn't feeling it today, but I love this shadow. My boyfriend likes this shadow too because like I'll put it in here and make my eyes really glowy. So I do like this one. Okay, now I have the MegaGlo contour palette in the shade Dolce de Leche from Wet n Wild. This is a great neutral contour shade and a brightening powder. I really like the brightening powder when my under eyes are looking really dull, and I'll apply some of this. Beautiful. Tati Westbrook, also known as Glam Life Guru, I don't know why I couldn't get that out, recommended this, and I absolutely love it. It's inexpensive, it blends out like a dream, and it doesn't skip on your face. So I'm not wearing it today, but it doesn't skip on your face like some do. Oh my God, no. Okay, now I have the Born This Way foundation, if I can find it. Oh, right here. The Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. Lots of people recommended this, and I was just like, okay, if this foundation is as good as people say it is, I'm in love. It's what I'm wearing on my face right now. I absolutely love this foundation. It was recommended by Kelly Strack, Makeup by Emery, and Jaclyn Hill. I watch all three all the time. I really like Kelly Strack. She's from Jersey too, so I'm kind of just like, you know. But this was one of the best recommendations I had from a YouTuber to get, because I was like, I can't find a foundation that I really, really like. So I need to try something. This has a satin finish and I absolutely adore it. Okay, now it's the Orange You Glad palette from Colourpop. It looks like this. This was recommended to me, well, to all her subscribers by that girl Shay XO. Oh my gosh, Shay is seems like the sweetest, most down-to-earth YouTuber ever. And she's so funny. Like, she's like, let me zoom you beautiful bitches in. I love her. I watch her all the time too. So this is amazing. I absolutely love this palette. They blend out so beautifully. I love wearing oranges during the fall, so this palette is amazing. Hell, I wear it during the summer too. I just love oranges. Yeah, so this is definitely a keeper and a repurchase for sure. All right, then it's the Just My Luck palette from Colourpop. Again, recommended by that girl Shay XO. She does those live swatch videos, and she always reviews the new Colourpop collections. So I thank her so much for recommending this palette to me, because as you guys probably know, my favorite color is green, and this shade right here, so pretty. I love putting it on my lid, in my inner corner, depending on what my look is. It is just that pretty that you want to wear it all over your face. So especially this shade Olive You, girl. Let's talk about that shade. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't with this palette. Okay, and now we're going to move on to the James Charles palette, which again is a recommendation from that girl Shay XO. Again, she did a live swatch of this, and I saw how the shadows performed on her eye. She said to use eye primer with this one. I agree. If you use concealer, it doesn't blend out as well. Because I figured, I was like, let me try it. Because you guys know that I wear concealer on my lids when I'm doing barely any eyeshadow. So I did try it, but with eye primer, girl. And this shade right here is beautiful. These two, oh my gosh, I use these all the time. I actually just used them in a tutorial that I posted. So this is definitely a recommendation from me, as well as that girl Shay XO. Okay, now this is the Nubian palette from Juvia's Place. I adore this palette, especially this shade right over here. Yeah, this shade is gorgeous. And this is a recommendation from Jaclyn Hill. She used it in her back to school tutorial like 4 years ago, I think. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I purchased this, because it has become one of my go-to palettes. I have quite a few go-to palettes, but this is definitely one of them, especially for like a date night smoky eye. Girl, this one. Okay, now the Naked Honey palette from Urban Decay. Oh my gosh, I love this palette so much. This shade right over here, I love wearing on my lid. Yeah, so pretty. This was Raw Beauty Christy made me buy this palette, and I am not disappointed. It was actually a gift, but I was looking at it in Ulta, and I was like, should I get it? Should I not? And then my boyfriend just purchased it for me without me knowing, as I was looking around the store, and I'm so happy that he did, because I love this palette. I was like, oh, should I buy it? Should I not? Raw Beauty Christy said it was good, but I don't know if I should buy it, and I'm so happy that I have it now. So this is definitely a 110% recommendation if you don't own this palette already. Okay, now I have the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. As you can see, I definitely need another one of these. It is the most beautiful neutral toned bronzer, and it smells like pina coladas. This was Jamie Genevieve and Kathleen Lights made me buy this particular bronzer, and I love it even more during this summer because of this set. It makes me feel like I'm about to go drink a pina colada, and I just want to like lay in the sun with a nice cold drink. This is amazing, and it blends out like a dream. And for a very inexpensive price, I think it's like $14.99. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Now I have lipsticks. So I love MAC lipsticks. They're one of my favorite formulas of lipsticks that I've tried. And here are two that a YouTuber made me buy. Dramatic MAC uses MAC all the time. Obviously, you can tell by the name. And she recommended this shade. It's called Blankety. It's one of their lusters. And I love this because it's like glossy, but it's not too glossy. And then I'll pair a gloss on top of it because I'm definitely a gloss girl. So I love this shade so much. When I worked at Ulta, I used to wear it to work all the time. Yeah. Okay, now we have Velvet Teddy from MAC. I couldn't think of the name. And it is a matte. And it looks like this. Holy shit, this color is amazing. And it lasts on my lips too. Like, unlike some matte lipsticks that just like, no, this is great. I only have to reapply it like 2 times after I apply it, but that's like when I'm wearing it for like a really long time. I love this. And again, this is a Dramatic MAC YouTuber made me buy it selection. Yeah. So when she recommends things from MAC, I'm just like, ooh, if she's recommending it, then she really knows what she's talking about. There's a couple more things that I want to try that she's recommended, like the MAC Strobe Cream. Actually, Jaclyn Hill recommended that one too, I think. But yeah, so these are definitely Dramatic MAC's like A+ lipsticks. Oh my gosh, I love them. And I want to try Kinda Sexy. She recommended that one too, I think. And Cream Cup. Yeah, so I just want to buy a bunch of MAC lipsticks because I love them. Oh, and Angel. That's another luster. I want to try that one too. Okay, and now, last but not least, I have the Colourpop Lippie Sticks, specifically in the shade Cookie, which was a recommendation from Kathleen Lights. And I'm so happy that I purchased this because it is a beautiful lipstick. It says it's matte, but I don't really feel like it's a matte. It has like a glossy finish. It looks like this. Holy shit, beautiful color. And it stays on my lips, which I like because I don't really like reapplying my lipstick unless I have to. Like if it's looking like patchy, like over here after I've worn it for a while, then I'm fine with doing it. But like 3 times in an hour, oh my gosh, I cannot. So yes, Kathleen Lights made me buy this and I love it. I actually want to get the whole Lippie Sticks range because yes. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed my YouTubers made me buy it video. Let me know what YouTubers made you buy, and hopefully it's something that I don't own so I can pick it up and try out your recommendations. But yes, so please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, love you. Bye, love you.